what the fuck is this? She apologized, and that's great. Better than not apologizing, but it's just like, what the fuck? We're losing the fucking plot. We went from Japanese people taking inspiration from the Japanese singer Namie at a time where pale skin is the norm. They wore rebellious clothes, big poofy hair, they tan their skin. There's nothing wrong with a tan, but we're losing the plot. First, it was very like complimentary. Like they want to tan. They think tan skin is beautiful. They think our skin is beautiful. They think Namie's skin is beautiful. That's why they try to, mimic her a little bit. But it was like nice mimicry, not weirdo mimicry. But we went from that to weirdo shit like this. Yes, we can use the excuse that she's from somewhere else, so she just doesn't know about blackface at all. She just lives in La La Loopsy land. Like, she don't know nothing. Like, girl, I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I don't care about anyone that's non-black even talking to me right now. Don't even speak to me right now. Low key, I thought it was just like a one and done when I did that little white girl who was doing the shit, that weirdo shit in my last video when I talked about that shit. I thought that was kind of it. But no, that's not. They're still doing weirdo shit. I thought this was over with. Weirdo shit that even Egg did. Like, they did other things as weirdo as well. But we're talking about this in particular right now, so I don't go too off course. But it's like, what the fuck, my nigga? It makes no sense to me. This is why I don't believe in the whole like, oh, I didn't know. Because why the fuck would you even do some shit like this? What would possess a bitch to say, yo, I'ma just put fucking blackface and make myself look like a fucking caricature? Be fucking for real. Caricatures is all what I talk about on my fucking channel. Blackface is something I talk about all the time on my channel. I know when I'm fucking seeing a caricature. It looks like fucking mimicry. I don't give a fuck what bitch is talking about. You're wasting your fucking breath talking to me. Because I said what the fuck I said. This shit is mad weird. And okay, she fucking apologized. There's nothing really to do about it. But to me, this shouldn't have been done in the first place. And at this point, I feel like bitches is playing with our top. And when I covered this in my last video, like, they're doing shit like this. They're really just see black people on the internet, black pop culture, and then they say, oh, like, let me mimic them, but not in a good way. They have ideas about black people, and I feel like these ideas just come out in the way that they dress. Like, I already said this before, but when it comes to this Gyaru stuff, I could tell a lot about a bitch by how they presenting themselves. When they presenting themselves like this, I already know what time they're on. Started appropriating our fucking culture, but then they'll act like they don't understand that shit and keep wearing this stuff. Because I'm starting to think like they're probably still wearing braids. Like, because if they are doing this in the big 2026, I'm starting to think that they're doing more than just this. Mockery right to the motherfucking face. To just read this. The bulging eyeballs, flat wide noses, gaping mouths with long dangling lower lips, and gigantic feet with elongated flapping heels used by minstrel performers. I just wanted to read this because these are things minstrel performers would do. And obviously, if you want to know more, I have tons of stuff on my channel. Go look at it. But it's just when I read that, knowing the information I know, and then look at this fucking picture, this is fucking blackface. Anybody trying to excuse this shit, you're mad weird, bitch. Literally inspired by us, but yet they pull disrespectful ass shit like that. And I feel like they're also hiding it under the guise of, oh, but it's Gyaru, so I can do it. No, bitch, you can't do shit like that. And other black women, black people in general, see you. And we see what the fuck you're doing. Like, we're not fucking dumb. I just have the platform and the balls to say some shit about it. That's what all my channel is about. I genuinely do not understand why this mistake keeps happening over and over and over again. Maybe not enough big creators are calling them out. Maybe there's a lack of probably even care on their own part for doing it because, like I said, how Gyarus who are Japanese, how they think comes out on their appearance. If they are doing beyond the 3 shades, it says a lot. If they're wearing braids, it says a lot. And it's not like they don't know. They don't know anything. They live in La La Loopsy land. They just don't know anything. They're so dumb. No, they know. I am not going to give under the guise of, oh, they just don't know anything because they're in Japan. No, don't play with me. I don't care. I'm not taking that. I'm not playing with the whole, there's just no way. There's just no way they just don't understand anything and it's just a mistake. No, that's not a mistake. You just don't do shit like that. There's something going on in the brain. There's something going on there because you just don't randomly do shit like that. Like, this looks nothing like Gyaru. This isn't fucking Gyaru. Like, this is why I'm not taking the fucking excuses. And it's crazy because I looked at this girl's page. I'm like, okay, like, this is given. And then I'm seeing some shit like this. You're bugging the fuck out. All in all, I'm starting to think, like, this shit is just getting weird. They're turning Gyaru into, like, this weird thing at this point. By their actions. They're doing weird shit. And now I'm thinking, I gotta look up Gyaru, do some research to make sure, and to just see in general if they're still pulling fucking blackface. Not admiring us, but mocking us, degrading us. This is not a good fucking thing. This is probably not going to be my last time speaking on this because this is just seems like this is where we're heading. Like, I usually cover how minstrelsy connects to clowns, right? And talk about evidence revolving around that. I talk about characters, famous characters that you know, and talk about how that connected to minstrelsy, racism, blackface, and then I'm seeing shit like this. Oh, fuck no. Gyaru isn't even supposed to be, like, about this, mocking and degrading black people. I already knew pictures like this existed, but I was more so like, y'all are taking it too far. Like, y'all are getting so far into black culture that y'all are just now taking it too far. Y'all don't even look like yourselves. Y'all look like y'all mocking people. Like, but it's more so, okay, maybe they're just doing too much. You know, I feel like y'all are mocking, but maybe they're just doing too much in general. But it's not doing too much. They know what the fuck they're doing. Some of them, maybe they are just think they're doing too much and they learn like, oh my god, I'm gonna stop. Wow, I genuinely didn't know. Cool. But like, we're in the big 2026 and shit like this is going on. It genuinely does not make sense to me. Because I myself thought, oh, they just had a learning curve. Like, y'all are doing too much. This is weird to me, especially I'm a fucking black woman. So this is weird, but maybe y'all just need a little learning curve. But no, what the fuck is this? So I don't even know what to say. I'm highly disappointed. As someone who talked about this community before, actively participated in it before I decided I wanted to go real deep into clown history and, you know, involving myself in that and talking about blackface and digging in that and making my channel about that on YouTube. It's very saddening to see this is where we're at. This actually hurts my feelings because I feel like Gyaru is something that is supposed to be community based. Like, the vibes are there, but yet the vibes start disintegrating when people like this start doing dumbass shit. Like, did we not learn from this? Did we not learn anything? This is why I just genuinely think this is just something they decide to do because they have thoughts about black people from what they see online, how they personally feel about them. Because there's just no fucking way a person just thinks, oh yeah, let me do this. This is completely fine. I just don't know anything. I'm a little baby. I have no knowledge about it. I'm not buying that. Not buying it. Just like how this wasn't a fucking mistake. You thought it was over. You thought it was just, oh, they're fucked up. I don't fuck with that brand. This and that. Cool. But no, the problem is still continuing. Like I talked about this chick in my last video. She is a part of the problem as well. She literally turned off her comments because she didn't want to hear black people be like, oh, well, excuse me, you're not supposed to be, that dark, just to let you know. She turned off the comments because she doesn't give a fuck. She still has the video because she doesn't give a fuck. So, she did say, oh, I'm not going to do Gyaru again. She honestly rather sit there and not do Gyaru again instead of, I don't know, addressing what the fuck black people are saying. Or, I don't know, any commenters that's trying to correct her and be like, hey, you're not supposed to be that dark, just letting you know. Do better. I don't know, buddy. It's just this type of shit, it just really is showing me very clearly. But that is all the thoughts that I have on this video. I heard from some of my commenters on Instagram that cosplayers are doing bullshit. I'm like, what? So, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's just crazy how we always have to be attacked. We always have to be mocked in some type of way. We can't get a fucking break. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.